Speaking of a cutoff, before we get into, actually, you know what? I'm sorry. We've talked about the Kinetic sponsorship. We've talked about us. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of why not. Usually Emily, she likes to pour, whatever. She gets on to me. I said that last time. She was like, you said Emily usually pours for me. Like, why would you say that? This is, Wildside Winery. Been there several times.
Yes.
We love it. You love a lot of their wines. This is the Black Barrel Reserve. My fave. I thought we'd,
It's a bourbon barrel.
Yeah. We probably should have found your favorites. You're one of your favorites, but that's fine.
Yeah.
But you like this one. It's just not you like, what kind of wine do you prefer?
Pinot Noir.
Pinot Noir.
I like a Merlot. Definitely red wines.
You would like their West Coast series then, man. They've got some really good wines. 100-year-old grapes. Or I'm sorry, 100-year-old vines. I said 100-year-old grapes one time, and they were like,
that would be really gross.
That's not good. That's not real. That's not a real thing. I better put this on because I will spill it. I'm like daughter, like father. I say that because we went to Rolling Oven last night, and our daughter spilt a drink all over the place.
Yes. And then she pouted like she was mad at us because she spilled it.
Well, I mean, it was embarrassing. And that could be our wine. So normally on Wine Not, we like to whine about something. Yeah. I was actually going to whine about moving because normally it's like, oh man, I'll do anything. What do you need? Help me move? I'm busy that day.
Yeah.
But I actually enjoy moving. I will move. I like to move. I like to help organize. It's like Tetris in the car. It could be a guy thing. I like to organize the car, pack the car perfectly. Everything fits. It's like a weird thing.
I don't remember you ever enjoying moving.
I move. Are you kidding me? I moved almost an entire house with the RAV4. I know,
but I don't know that you enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it.
Okay. I must have missed that.
I want to coat my teeth in it. So good. So good. No, I enjoy I maybe not enjoy it, but it doesn't bother me, the heavy lifting, getting my hands a little dirty.
Well, it's always nice to start off in a new space, kind of redecorate.
See, that's, I mean, I'll look at the man cave. I'll go to my, oh my gosh, I don't like the looks of that. Our rug is gone, so everything's all tipsy-turvy. Is that how you say it? Tipsy-topsy?
I don't know what you're trying to say, dear.
Cattywampus. Have you heard of that?
I've heard of that
word. Push this
word.
a little closer to your mouth. So wine. So what do you want to whine about? Do you have anything? You have wine that
I
you
can
think?
always whine about you.
Well, that's true. You could whine about. So one thing you guys may not, some of you may not know. You may just know her as Katie. The Decker Kate, but she's also Katie Cooley, formerly Katie Doyle, from the MTV Challenges, and before that, Road Rules. Correct? Am I right on this?
That's right.
So tell me a little bit. How did you? So you did that for how long?
10 years, and then I took a 10-year break, and
right.
I sort of came back this year.
You did.
Yeah, but it's on Paramount Plus.
You did a lot of things in those 10 years, though.
Mm-hmm.
You accomplished a whole lot.
Yeah.
You graduated college, you started a family, career. You did your thing.
Right.
You were young, did the thing, was fun, did that, and now they're like, hey, come on back, we want to see where you're at. Mm-hmm. And you did the All Stars season 1, and then you just did season 2 that just aired. Mm-hmm. Right. And do you have any plans to do another one? Because she's gone for like a month. And that's not
if I want
hard.
to stay married.
No. Yeah, the first time was hard, but because you were gone, we didn't know what to expect.
It's tough to leave your family for a month at a time, especially when you have a 6-year-old and a 33-year-old. But I'm just kidding. But you should have said
a 6-year-old and our daughter Avery. That's what you should have.
But yeah, so it's limited contact, and that was really difficult for me. So I do think that I'm done unless they did one that I could bring you.
Oh, That would be the last. That would be the last MTV show. They probably would. It'd get canceled after that if I went on there. I don't know.
Well, I think you're too nice, but I think you would do well just because of being a Marine.
Yeah, I mean, totally. I mean, that's interesting. Funny you say that. There's a lot of things on there that remind me a little bit. The whole thing reminds me a little bit of some things that, like obstacles and training that we did. It's strange. It's not easy stuff.
Well, I think
it looks easy on TV, but man, oh man, like you stand 20 feet above water and you don't know if you're gonna get pushed or not. Like that feeling is, you almost would rather just jump yourself just to know what's happening. I've been there. I've literally been there. It's
But I think that I don't think you would have a good social game. I think you'd be very well liked, but I don't think you're manipulative enough. I think you're a little too sweet.
See, the game was you can play the game lots of different ways. You can play the game lots of different ways. So we've had our wine. Yes, they have a lot of Merlots. This is the bourbon barrel. I very much enjoy it. It's a very dry red. Wildside Winery, man. It's a great place out on Troy Pike. Look it up, wildsidewinery.com. Go to Facebook, Wildside Winery. They have an Instagram as well. Get on there, check them out. Alicia's awesome. And hopefully, I don't know if you know this, but we've been following, right now it's sitting in, it's like fermenting. It's sitting and becoming wine. But we are following these grapes that they got.
The vines or the grapes?
These are the grapes that they got.
All right.
And these grapes could very well be a What's Up Woodford wine at the end of the process.
Oh, really?
Yes. I thought I told you that.
No,
didn't I?
you didn't. That's
So
awesome.
we got to think of the label. I'm going to get some labels out so people can look at those and probably the first of the year to choose and help us choose a label kind of look
That's
and
fun.
stuff.
I
And
like that.
yeah, it's fun.
I like that.
It's cool. So cheers. That was great. That was great. Why not, right?